Hello guys, I welcome you all on this wonderful platform that is Resultant. Please tell me, am I properly audible and visible to all of you or not? Because guys, as you are aware that HPCL notification is out. Yes, please tell me, am I properly audible and visible to all of you? Yes. So guys, here we are starting the session and today we are going to solve HPCL 2023 paper. And guys, we will be solving it complete technical part, okay, because you know for aptitude part separate classes are already going on. Today only Richa ma'am have taken one session over that. So guys, let us start the session. Yes, Harsha Teja. So we are going to continue. So guys, today entire team will be solving the complete paper. First of all, I will be taking the questions from strength of material, from machine design, from production of HPCL 2023 paper. Okay, these three topics. After me, Suraj sir will be coming for industrial engineering, theory of machines, engineering mechanics. Okay, ADSC paper one part, the extra syllabus, and then Chandra sir would be coming for fluid mechanics, thermodynamics, and heat transfer and application. Okay, so likewise we are going to move ahead. So guys, first of all, as you know, Resultant is your own faculty driven platform. So we are always here to help you. And guys, this is my detail. My name is Dheeraj Sandhana. These are my areas of interest. I'm having around teaching experience of more than 13 years. So guys, this is the very first question in front of you which is coming. Like during the heat treatment, as you see the word heat treatment, it means this is the question from material science. So during the heat treatment of a medium carbon steel, which of the following microstructural changes is most likely to occur when the steel is rapidly cooled from the austenitization temperature? So guys, just try to answer it. This is a question from heat treatment and this is a question. Yes, everybody have to give the answer. Okay, I want answer from everybody. So just try to solve it. Give the answer for this question, guys. This is from heat treatment. Yes, this is for heat treatment. Let me share it with the students. Maybe all the students are not aware of this session as I did not share yesterday. I forget to share. Yes. So guys, if you see, they are saying during heat treatment of a medium carbon steel, I already told you many times, heat treatment is never done for low carbon steel. It is either for medium carbon steel or for high carbon steel. Which of the following microstructural changes is most likely to occur when the steel is rapidly cooled? So dear, rapidly cooled means quenching, it is saying, and quenching means the process is going to be hardening. And you know, if the process is hardening, they are asking you the formation will be happening of perlite and ferrite, or the retention of austenite, or the formation of martensite, or the formation of cementite and ferrite. So, mechanical engineer, good afternoon. Harsha is saying the answer is A. I would like to say, guys, whenever we are going to have hardening process, whenever you see this word quenching, then dear, the product is always martensite. Okay, the product is always martensite. Whenever you see the process is annealing, whenever you see the process is annealing, then my dear, the product is going to be perlite. Okay, then the product is perlite, that is also coarse perlite. If you are going to see the process is normalizing, okay, if you see the process is normalizing, then the product is going to be fine perlite. Okay, so these you should remember, because either of these three process they are going to ask all the time. Okay, surface hardening processes can be done on low carbon steel also. Okay, but these processes are generally done on medium or high carbon steel only. Okay, so guys, I hope everybody is getting it. So do like and share the session so that other student can also reach here. So guys, moving further, the answer for this is going to be the formation of martensite. So whenever you see the word quenching or hardening, the answer is going to be martensite. Moving further, guys, consider a thin walled open section beam shaped like U. If a vertical shear force is applied at the centroid, how will the beam react? This question is from strength of material. I am also writing the subject. This was from material science. So dear, if you want to see the previous year's weightage analysis, I have taken on this channel for mechanical. You can see in the video section, that video is available. There I have told for which subject how many marks are coming from last 3 years. Okay. And also I discuss the important subjects. I will be taking one video over the important topics for HPCL as well. So first try to answer this question. This is from strength of material shear center topic. They are saying if there is an open section like U, you know, whenever we have the open section like C, open section like U, open section like I, open section like T, open section like Z. So all these are the open section. For them we define something called as shear center. So dear, that question is from that. They are saying a thin-walled open section beam shaped like U, if a vertical shear force is applied at the centroid of its cross section, how will the beam react? So dear, they are asking, it will bend without twisting, it will bend and twist, it will neither bend nor twist, or it will twist without bending. Don't worry, I will give you full explanation of the question, but try to answer it. If anybody, yes, anybody? Okay, no one is there to answer this question, then I will continue. So dear, first of all, I would like to tell you that whenever we are talking about shear center, so shear center is a point if we are going to have the force, the shear force passes through that shear center point, you will find that there is no twisting available in the beam. So dear, okay, Harsha Reddy have said the answer is D, twist without bending. Okay, Vineet Shah is saying the answer is B. So dear, the answer is going to be yes, it is going to be bend and twist both. Why the answer is B? Dear, they have said that thin-walled open section U, if a vertical shear force is applied at the centroid. So dear, if you see the section is U, so if you see this section is symmetrical about y-axis but not symmetrical about x-axis. If it is going to be symmetrical about both the axes, then centroid and shear center are going to be same. But as it is symmetrical about y but not symmetrical about x, so shear center will be different than centroid. So dear, shear force is acting from centroid but not from the shear center. So that is why whenever we are talking about this case, the shear force will be creating bending and twisting both. If it is going to pass from the shear center, then it will create only bending. There will not be any twisting. That is the definition of shear center. So guys, the answer for this is going to be B. Don't worry guys, if you are not aware of the concept, we are going to tell you with complete explanation. So just be there and get the benefit. You will get the PDF of this session on my Telegram channel, Mechanical by Dheeraj Sardana. And also you can download the app of Resultant Mechanical. If you want to get the benefits like free test for HPCL, free study material for HPCL, you will get a lot of benefits there. Okay. So the next question is, when designing a gating system for a sand casting process. So this question is from metal casting, which is a topic of production. To minimize the turbulence and facilitate smooth flow of the molten metal, the gating system should be designed such that the cross-sectional area of the runners is larger than the sprue and smaller than the gates. The cross-section area of the sprue, runner and ingate are equal. The cross-section area of the sprue is larger than that of runner. The cross-section area of the sprue is smaller than that of the runners and ingate. What do you feel guys? What should be the answer for this question? Yes. What should be the answer for this question? Try to answer it. This is a metal casting question guys. In HPCL, you are going to have total 170 question in 170 question in 150 minutes, 2.5 hours. So dear, you are not getting even 1 minute for one question because level of question is not very hard. It is very easy. Last year cutoff was approximately 103 for general candidates. So definitely if 103 is the general cutoff, this time it is going to be somewhere around 90 plus because seats are doubled. Tell me guys, don't hesitate to answer. Yes, and do subscribe the channel because every day you will be having some sessions related to HPCL here. So Baipali, Nage, Pravallika is saying C, Vineet is saying D. So dear, I would like to say the answer for this question is going to be D. Why D is correct answer? So dear, for that I will be taking an extra slide to explain you. Don't worry. Okay. So I'm taking an extra slide to explain you because I want you to be clear about all the things. Okay. So dear, whenever we are talking about the gating system, there are three important areas. If you see, we are going to make the gating system going to be like this. Like this. So if you know that here three areas are very, very important. First area which is important is this. This is said to be sprue area. This is said to be runner area. And this is said to be in-gate area. So dear, whenever you don't want any turbulence, then you will say sprue area, runner area and in-gate area. That is said to be gating ratio. So dear, if you are thinking that there should not be any turbulence, then sprue area should be minimum. So gating ratio should be like that, 1:2:3. Okay. So this area should be minimum, and such gating systems are said to be unpressurized gating system. If you are going to have the in-gate area to be minimum, then my dear, turbulence chances will be there, because this is the area from where molten metal is entering the cavity. So for such cases, we will be calling it as that this is the pressurized gating system. Okay, so whether it is pressurized or unpressurized, depending on that, the answer will be there. So sprue area should be minimum. Very good, Prasant. Very good, Vineet. Everybody, wonderful guys. So do like and share the session, guys. Moving further to the next question. This question is from strength of material, guys. In a 3-element rectangular strain gauge rosette, one gauge is aligned along the x-axis, the second is along the y-axis, and the third is at 45 degrees. So this is the case of rectangular strain gauge rosette. So we are having one strain gauge like that, other strain gauge like that, third strain gauge like that. This is 0 degree, 45 degree and 90 degrees. And they are saying that if the measured strain is 300 microns, 100 microns, and there is no shear strain, then what is the strain measured by 45 degree gauge? So can you tell me? This is a very simple question from rectangular strain gauge rosette. If you remember, in rectangular strain gauge rosette, we derive a formula that gamma xy shear strain is equals to 2 times of 45 degree minus 0 degree minus 90 degree. So this is the formula which is valid for rectangular strain gauge. So they have mentioned there is no shear strain. They have given you the 0 degree and 90 degree value. 0 degree means epsilon xx. 90 degree means epsilon yy. 45 degree is also given. Put the value, get the answer, guys. Put the value, get the answer, guys. I am expecting everybody to answer, guys. Everybody to answer this question. Yes, yes, yes. Everybody. Everybody, please solve it. Harsha is saying 200 microns. What about others? Gamma xy is 0. 2 times 45 is that you have to calculate. 0 degree is xx 300. 100. So dear, what you will be getting as 45 degree as 200 microns. So answer will be D. Yes, you are correct, Harsha. Answer is correct. Very good. Moving further to the next question. Next question is from metal forming. Metal forming. In metal forming, production again. I am writing the subject name also. So dear, in metal forming processes, increasing the working temperature of metal generally leads to, when you are going to increase the temperature, what will it result into? Decreasing the yield strength, increasing the ductility. Decreasing the yield strength, decreasing the ductility. No significant change in yield strength, but increase in brittleness. Increasing the yield strength and decreasing the ductility. So tell me guys, what is going to happen here? Very good. Very good, Pravalika. Solve it, everybody, everybody. Solve it. Yes. Tell me the right answer, guys. Vineet is saying A. Yes, guys, A is the right answer. Whenever the temperature is going to increase, then my dear, yield strength is going to decrease. Okay, and we are going to have increase in ductility, and this thing is said to be hot working. Okay, that is why we are preferring either hot working or cold working in the metal forming processes. And guys, I would like to tell you, steel is having some different behavior. For steel, 150 to 300 degrees Celsius is that temperature range when on heating its yield strength is getting decreased. So sometimes they can ask you about steel also. So steel is showing some different behavior. So steel is showing some different behavior. For steel in this range of temperature, if temperature increases, yield strength decreases. Okay. Yes. Moving to the next question, guys. Next question is from the metrology production again. Production metrology. Production metrology. So guys, you can see a cylindrical shaft is designed with a basic size of 50 mm, tolerance of plus minus 0.02, and the hole is designed with a basic size of this and a tolerance of this. The type of fit most likely to be achieved is? Yes, tell me. Tell me, guys. Yes, yes, yes. Okay, Vineet is saying transition fit. Shiv is saying D, transition fit. Very good. So dear, this is the basic size. First of all, you can see this is the 50 mm. 50 mm plus minus 0.02 means this. This is 50.02, 49.98. These are two sizes we got. This is for what? This is for shaft. Now we are talking about hole. For hole, they have said 50.02 and it is once again like this. So 50.02 is this. So for hole, this is the case. So dear, if you see here, if you are going to take hole size this and shaft size this, it will be clearance. It will be clearance. And if you take this as hole size and this as shaft size, it will be interference. So when both clearance and interference are possible, we call it as transition fit. So answer is going to be D for this question. Okay, moving further, guys. Now we are going to talk about, once again, the question is from material science, from production. Why is preheating necessary? Sorry, it is not from material science, it is from welding. So why is preheating necessary before welding high carbon steel? So this is from production, welding. So I am writing the topics. Yes, to decrease the cooling rate after welding, to increase the speed of welding, to enhance the magnetic properties of the steel, to reduce the electrical resistance of the steel. Yes, tell me. Tell me, guys. Tell me. When you have this type of question, you will be very easily able to answer it by using the method of removing the inappropriate answer. Okay, like if you see, for preheating and post heating, we have not studied like this. You need to go by elimination of options. For electrical and magnetic property, we have not seen any relation with preheating and post heating. We know preheating will help us in how many things. It will be helping us to remove the oxide layers, to remove the impurities level, है ना? And whenever we are talking about this, you can say post heating, that is helping us in removing the stresses available on the weld. So if you see all these options, C and D cannot be the answer. Now you need to choose between A and B. So dear, to increase the speed of welding, how preheating can increase the speed of welding? It cannot. So obviously this is not an appropriate answer. So answer will be A for this. Is it clear? Yes. So answer will be A for this. I hope everybody is getting it. Answer will be A for this. So guys, moving to the next question. Now my dear, this is once again from production. This is once again from production. So dear, in production, this is from metal cutting. This is from metal cutting. This is from metal cutting. Yes. Try to answer this, guys. So they are asking, dash is a process where small pieces from the tool rake face are adhered, the flowing chip thus removed from the surface. Yes. Vineet, I told you actually the last question. For such type of question, you need to go by elimination of the incorrect option. Because in reality, if we talk about preheating, is helping us to avoid the cracks. It is helping us to avoid the to remove the oxide layer, impurity layer. Okay, so preheating is going to help us in avoid the plate distortions. These are the real reason, but they have not given any such. So in that case, you just need to eliminate the wrong options and you will get the right one. Harsha Teja is saying adhesion wear. What about others? What about others? What about others? So dear, when you are going to have the tool like this, so dear, if this is the workpiece, this is the tool. Actually, when chip is moving like that, so dear, when chip is moving like that, actually chip is in hot conditions. So when the chip is in hot condition, there are chances that whenever this hot chip is passing through the surface of workpiece, sorry, surface of tool. So this is the surface which is said to be rake face. From here, when this high temperature with high heat chips are going to pass, it is going to take some part of carbon particles from the surface of the tool. And whenever this is going to happen, as the carbon particles are going to take away by the chip because of heat of the chip, because of temperature of the chip, because you know when the temperature is increasing, movability is becoming easy, mobility is increasing. So it is easy for the carbon atoms present on the surface to move with the chip. So that kind of craters are going to be provided, are going to be produced over the face. That we call it as crater wear. Okay, that we call it as crater wear. So they have asked the same only. The small pieces from the tool rake face material are adhered to the flowing chip. Why they are saying adhered to the? Because for tool material, workpiece material is opposite or different. So that is why we call it as kind of, this is kind of adhesion, not kind of cohesion. So that is why the answer is going to be crater wear. So by this word, many students are getting confused and they have answered it as adhesion wear. Is it clear, guys? So adhesion wear is different. Abrasion wear is different. This is said to be the crater wear. Is it clear for everybody? Yes, Vineet, answer is going to be C. Moving further. So guys, as this is the practice session, so here I am just going to give you to the point explanation. Okay. But in the courses, we teach all these things in detail. Okay. So dear, now we are moving to the next question. This is from machine design. Machine design. So guys, soon we are going to launch some things for HPCL in the app as well. So just download the app, There you will get a lot of things. Syllabus is available there. Previous year's papers are available there. Resultant mechanical app you can download. Their syllabus will be available, previous year paper will be available. Yes, yes, Vineet. Mechanical engineer saying the size is answer is C. So dear, in a bolted joint subjected to fluctuating tensile load, which of the following factor does not significantly influence the fatigue life? Surface finish of the bolt, bolt material's ultimate tensile strength, size of the washer used, magnitude of the preload. You know, all these three factors are looking like affecting. So this is the answer, because size of washer is not going to affect about the bolt. Washer is a different element, bolt is different. Okay. So answer for this is going to be C. Very good, mechanical engineer. You are going very nicely. Yes, Shiv, DV, Harsha, Vineet, are you getting it? Very, very good, Rinkesh. So guys, do like and share the session. We are solving the complete HPCL 2023 paper here. And we are going to provide you subject-wise test also. Why this session is important? You get to know the level of paper. This session is required because whenever we start preparation for anything, we should know the level of the paper. So this session, even if you are not able to answer, just join, because you will get to know what kind of questions are about to ask, and then you will plan your preparation accordingly. Okay, and don't worry, we will be helping you with the free sessions on YouTube as well, and also on the app we will be coming up with some courses for HPCL. Okay, this is the question from theory of machines. I feel all the theory of machines questions will be taken by Suraj sir, but one question I got by mistake, so let us take it. In a 4-bar linkage ABCD, where AB is the fixed link, BC is the coupler, CD is the output link, input link AB rotates at a constant angular speed of omega AB 10 radian per second. At that instant, the angle is 60 degree with AB, BC, CD is 1 meter. What is the angular velocity of the output link CD? Okay, so they are saying AB is the fixed link. So AB is the fixed link. Then they are saying that BC is coupler and CD is the output link. Okay, there is a mistake. AD is the fixed link. AD is the fixed link. Okay, this is the case. So they are saying AB is rotating with 10 radians per second. And they are asking you about CD. And they are saying that at some particular instant, ABC is making 60 degree. So at that instant, this is the condition. A, B, C, D. This angle is 60. So this is also 60. Okay. Because they have already given AB, BC, CD are equal. AB, BC, CD. Okay. This cannot be 60 then. AB, BC, CD, these sides are given equal. AB, BC, CD are equal. Okay. And that is equals to 1 meter. 1 meter, 1 meter. Yes, guys. So you know that this is given to us, and they are asking you what is the angular velocity of the output link. What is the angular velocity of the output link? For output link CD, you need to find out the angular velocity. So you can write omega of AB. Then this is link 1, this is link 2, this is link 3, this is link 4. So we will write 2 is input, 4 is output. So I24, I12. This is from theory of machines. Omega CD, I24, I14. You know this I center will be I12. This I center will be I23. This I center will be I34. And this I center will be I14. Okay, guys. Are you trying this? Very good, very good. Already Vineet and Harsha Teja have answered it. Answer will be 10 radian per second. So dear, when you will be solving this, omega AB is known to us. You will be going for I center approach. you know that already we have I12, I14, I34. So this is I23, I34. So you know how to do this. You will be making a circle, you will be making a rectangle or any quadrilateral 1, 2, 3, 4. So you know line joining 1, 2 if you want to get 1, 3. Actually we are requiring 2, 4. To get 2, 4, 2, 1, 1, 4. To get 2, 4, 2, 1, 1, 4. So 2, 1 is this, 1, 4 is this. So it should be on this line only. And then you are talking about 2, 3 and 3, 4. This is 2, 3, this is 3, 4. So I34 is also equals to I24. Okay. So dear, now you just need to put the value I24, I12. I24, I12. Okay. And then I24, I14. I24, I14. So this is going to be 1 meter. When you will be putting the value, the answer will be coming out to be 10 radians per second. Clear for everyone? Sir, one doubt, I center fixed link से लगता है. I center is actually, whenever we are talking about I center, is the point about which the relative motion of one link with respect to two is pure rotation. Okay, I center approach is giving you the absolute velocity as you are going to consider it from the first link. If you are considering it from the first link, then it will be giving you the absolute motion. Okay, no issues, but don't worry. This question I feel from Tom will be taken by Suraj sir in this paper. Next is, which of the following mechanism primarily contributes to particle bonding during the sintering process in powder metallurgy? Production, powder metallurgy. It is from metal forming actually. Tell me. Don't worry, guys. I am going to take in this paper so machine design and production because my questions are already more than 30 out of 85. Okay, then Suraj sir will be coming for industrial theory of machines. Okay, industrial theory of machines and mechanics. Ha, mechanical engineer, you are correct. So answer for this question, powder metallurgy. Rinkesh is saying the answer is B. Dear, they are talking about bonding happens in which process? You know the powder metallurgy process. First is powder preparation. Second is blending. Third is compaction. Fourth is sintering. So you tell me, out of these four, where bonding was happening? Out of these four, where bonding was happening? Out of these four, where bonding was happening? It was happening in sintering. So in sintering, we have diffusion of atoms across particle boundaries. That is, B option is correct. So Rinkesh have given the right answer. Very good, Rinkesh. Answer will be B. Okay. Chemical reaction between different powders is not going to happen there. Mechanical interlocking of powder is not correct answer. Melting and solidification of the powder is not happening because in powder metallurgy, temperature never goes to melting point temperature. So answer is B. Their diffusion is happening. Once again, question from metrology. A vernier caliper has a main scale with least count of 1 mm and vernier scale with 10 division. If the fifth division of the vernier scale aligns with the main scale reading after the 20 mm mark, what is the precise measurement? Very easy question. Very easy question, guys. Very easy question, guys. So from my side, this is question number, I feel 16 or 15. What will be the answer for this? Dear, first of all, 20 mm is going to be the mark after which the reading is taken. Okay. The scale is having 10 division. 10 division and 1 mm is the least count. So 10 division, fifth division. So out of 10, fifth division is 50%. What will be 50% of 1 mm? 0.5 mm. So 20 plus 0.5 mm. Is it clear, guys? Is it clear? Clear for everybody? Because they have given the least count of 1 mm. Very good, Kumaras. Moving to the next question, guys. This is from strength of materials. A cylindrical rod made of a material with Poisson ratio 0.3 is stretched such that its length increases by 5%. So delta L upon L, that is going to be what? 5%. If the diameter of the rod was initially 10 mm, what is the new diameter of the rod after stretching? So you know that we will apply formula epsilon lateral, which is delta d by d. It is going to be what? Cylindrical rod is there. You know it is going to be minus mu times longitudinal. So delta d by d try to answer it, guys. What will be the answer? Solve it, solve it, solve it, guys. Vineet is saying the answer is A. So when you will be solving it, they are asking you the diameter of the rod after stretching. This will give you delta D. Then D minus delta D. Because it is 0.15 minus. Okay. Answer is 9.85 mm. Clear for everybody? Very good, Kumaras. Very good, Vineet. Very good, Rinkesh. Wonderful, guys. Moving further. Question from machine design, guys. In the design of mechanical component for dynamic loading, which expression correctly represent the Goodman line for assessing the fatigue failure? This is machine design fatigue loading topic. They are asking you about which? They are asking you about Goodman. Try to answer it. Yes. If you remember sigma mean by SYT, sigma amplitude by SE, this was Soderbergh. Sigma M by SUT plus sigma A by SC. This was Goodman. So you can see here mean by SUT ka square. This is Gerber. Mean by SUT ka square. This is related to Gerber. Mean by SYT. This is Soderbergh. Mean by SUT and A by SC. This is our D. These KF and NS. This KF is a factor. Okay. So don't worry about that. Answer will be D for this. D is the right answer. On ascent diagram, what does the flatter slope in the high cycle fatigue region beyond 10 to the power 3 typically indicate? You know that when you make the fatigue diagram, here it is log base 10 sigma amplitude, log base 10 number of cycles. If you see that graph, it is coming like this. This is how the graph is coming. Okay. So is it showing greater resistance to fatigue failure, high sensitivity to stress concentration, low endurance limit, increased impact of environmental factor on fatigue strength? Dear, this is the graph for steel. But he is saying that if after this graph is not coming like this, if the graph is becoming flat, flat means like this, then what do you mean by that? It means greater resistance of fatigue failure. Why? Because fatigue failure is considered after 10 to the power 3 only. If failure happened before 10 to the power 3, we consider it as yielding failure. After this only we consider fatigue is happening. And if this curve is becoming flat, it means fatigue resistance is very high. Okay? Is it clear? Yes, Vineet. Is it clear? My explanation is very good on this I have given. Clear now? Shall we move on? Yes, everybody. Moving further, guys. In a compression test conducting on a concrete specimen using universal testing machine, if specimen fails at a load of 300 kilonewton, cross-section area is 150. What is the compressive strength? Yes, what would be the answer, guys? Strength of material. Very good. Tell me, tell me, tell me. So, dear, it is 152. So, 2 into 10 ki power 7. Very good, guys. Once again, the question is from Som. A typical stress strain curve for a ductile material shows regions of elastic and plastic deformation. At certain point on the curve, the material exhibits maximum stress before necking occurs. The point is known as. This is from stress strain diagram, guys. Stress strain diagram. What would be the answer, guys? Rinkesh is saying D. What about others? Answer is D. Because after ultimate tensile stress only the necking will start. So answer is D for this. According to Euler's theory, for a column, both end pinned, if the length of the column is doubled, all other factor remains same. What is the critical load? So, you know the formula is n square pi square EI minimum upon LE का square. All other things are same, length is becoming double. Very easy question from columns. Guys, today's session is to give you an idea how the paper is coming. Accordingly, you have to prepare. Dear syllabus, whatever you studied in GATE technical is not going to be different. The only thing is, whatever you are having the difference is the way of asking the question. Because in 150 minutes, 180 questions have to be done. Yes. Very good. When length will be becoming double, buckling load will become 1 by 4. So answer will be B for this. Very good, guys. Moving further. In Michelson interferometer, if the wavelength of the light source is halved, how does this affect the resolution? This is from Metrology and Inspection. Yes. So dear, resolution is inversely proportional to lambda. For Michelson interferometer, if you see, if lambda is becoming half, resolution will become double. Okay? Clear for everybody? Moving for the next question. Production. Non-traditional machining methods. Ultrasonic machining is particularly effective for machining which type of material? Soft or ductile, thermoplastic or polymers, hard and brittle, high strength ferrous alloys. Solve this question, guys. So dear, we are at this 24th or sorry 26th, 5th, 6th question is going on. So after 5, 6 more questions, Suraj sir will be coming. Tell me. Dear, when we talk about ultrasonic machining, first of all, ultrasonic machining is going to be useful for those materials which are not electrically conductive, because for electrically conducting material, we are having EDM as the best option. Okay, so that is why D cannot be correct, because ferrous materials are generally having conductivity. And answer for this is going to be hard and brittle materials, because in ultrasonic machining, hard and brittle materials are going to be majorly machined. When we talk about soft and ductile materials, that is done by the water abrasive jet machining or abrasive jet machining. Okay. For ultrasonic machining, vibrations are produced. So for plastics, for brittle materials, for ceramic, we are going to use it. C is the right answer. Next question is this. Previous two were from the thermal and Tom. Which material is most suitable for making a cutting tool used in high-speed machining? Yes. For machining of superalloys. Once again, production metal cutting. Yes, guys. Try to give the answer for this. Okay, dear, here high speed steel, polycrystalline diamond, CBR and cemented carbide. When we talk about these four, for super alloys, we are using the cubic boron nitride. Okay, so we are using CBN for that. High speed steel is used for high carbon steel. Okay, carbides are generally used for high speed steel. Okay, a cylindrical steel rod subjected to a tensile stress of 300 MPa has a yield strength in tension of 400 MPa and in compression of 380 MPa according to the maximum shear stress theory. At what stress level will the rod begin to yield? Hello. Sorry guys for the correction break in between. Yes. So the answer for this is going to be C, because you know for uniaxial loading, Tresca theory is same as that of Rankine, which says sigma 1 or sigma 2 should be less than equals to SYT or SYC divided by factor of safety. So you know as 380 is less than 400, so 380 will be the failure stress. So answer is going to be C. Okay, as you know, in also we consider no difference in tension and compression while studying strength of material. Moving further, guys, this is the question from production machining operations. In surface grinding machine, which factor most significantly affects the surface finish of the workpiece? Hardness of the grinding wheel, grain size of the grinding wheel, speed of the grinding wheel, and material of the workpiece. The surface grinding, which factor most significantly affect the surface finish? Yes. Which factor will affect the surface finish? Tell me, guys. So dear, when we are talking about surface finish, it will be depending on that how you are removing the material. If you are removing the material in bulk, surface finish will be poor. If you will remove atom by atom like you do in ECM, surface finish will be excellent. So it is going to be depending upon the grain size. B will be the right answer. So Kumar have given the right answer. Grain size is going to be the right answer. Okay, this is the most significantly. Yes, it depends on speed also. It depends on hardness also, but most significantly is on grain size. Okay, in context of grinding wheels, how does the grain size of the abrasive material affect the surface finish and material removal rate of the machining process? Solve it, guys. This is once again production machining. Do like and share the session, guys. Okay, Kumaras is saying say C. So option is coarse grain size result in a better surface finish. No, it is not correct. Fine grain size results in a better surface finish. Yes, it is correct. And higher MRR. No. If you will remove the material slowly, small particles, it will not give you high MRR. So this is also wrong. Finer grain size results in better surface finish. Yes, but lower MRR. Yes. Answer is going to be C. Okay, C is the right answer, guys. Now, last question from my side. After that, I will call Suraj sir to join. Just tell me what will be the answer. Till then, I call Suraj sir.
हाँ सर।
Sir ready है? आ जाइए sir. So Suraj sir is ready with engineering mechanics, theory of machines, industrial engineering, and extra syllabus part. So what is the answer for this? This is which of the following lost core mounting process is popularized by the Ashland process, uses thermosetting hybrid system of phenolic resin and polyurethane as the binder. So answer for this is going to be cold box. Okay. So guys, after this, Suraj sir is already there with us, so he will be joining, and I will be sharing this PDF on my Telegram channel, Mechanical by Dheeraj sir. You can join Dheeraj Sardana. You can join that, and also download the Resultant app to get all the free materials as well as upcoming batches for HPCL as well as for GATE and DSC. So goodbye guys for this particular session from my side. Suraj sir is joining now.
Okay, so very good afternoon, guys. Welcome to Resultant. I hope everything is good. Please do let me know whether my audio and video all good. Because we'll be continuing with our discussion, and I'll be taking industrial mechanics term and some subjects from the ESE paper 1, because last year HPCL has changed their paper pattern and they have added some non-technical subjects. So I'll be handling that also. Okay, so very good afternoon, guys. Good afternoon. कैसे हैं? How are you all? Okay, so let's quickly start off the session because after me, Chandra sir will be coming up and he will be joining with us with the next subjects. Okay, chaliye. So let's go with the first question on the screen. I hope so everything have subscribed to this channel and like this video, and make sure all of you are downloading this Resultant app, because on Resultant app you'll be having the free content material which will be helping you for your preparation for GATE, ESE and other examination. And you can do contact me on my Telegram channel, Mechanical by Suraj Gopi. Okay, so let's go with some aptitude questions. Chaliye, first question on the screen. Everyone, do let me know what is the answer for the first question. Very easy. In the following, are you able to see the question? Yes. Yes. In the following question, select the related letter pair for the given alternatives. I'm good. ये क्या हुआ? Okay, 1 second. Let me check. What happened? All good, right? हाँ, ठीक है. In the following question, select the related letter pair for the given alternatives. A, B, C or D. Let me check. My audio and video all good. Live आ रहा है? A, B, C. हाँ, ठीक है. I think there was some glitch and the page got refreshed. I think it's all good now. Please tell me in the comment section. अब ठीक हो गया. Okay, चलिए. All right. So first question, option C. देखो, whenever you are getting these kind of question, always try to identify what pattern is being followed in the given data. ठीक है, ये आपको identify करना, it's very important. Now, if I try to see OPLN, let me write it over here. OPLN, and we are having MMHI. So if I write the alphabet numbers, C, Okay, so O is basically 15, P is 16, L is I think 12, and N is N O, and this is 14. This is 13, this is 13, this is 8, and this is 9. Now what happens whenever you're trying to see, always try to see the first alphabet with the second alphabet. So from here, if you try to subtract 2, so you'll be having minus 2 over here. From P to this will be having minus 3. Here to here we'll be having minus 4, and here to here we're having minus 5. So basically it is following minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, and minus 5. So see, FE not possible. If you are doing minus, you'll be having A, B, C, D. It should be D. So this is not possible. T, P, Q, R, S, T, R, S. So it might be the feasibility. E ke baad minus 3 will be having B. This will be having D. B is the correct answer. Yes. If you try to subtract minus 2 with T, will be having R. Subtract from E minus 3, you will be having B. Subtract minus 4 from H, that will be D. And from V, if you try to subtract minus 5, you will be having Q. So option B is a correct answer. So always remember that. Try to identify the sequence, and whenever you are getting question from the alphabets related, now always write the position of that alphabet and try to identify what correlation you can make from that. Okay? Yes, everyone? Done? Very good, Kumar. Option B is a correct answer. Rinkesh? Done. Mechanical? C nahi hoga? Done. Chaliye, next question, question number 2 on the screen. Very easy. 6 players R1 to R6 run on 6 different days of a week, starting from Monday to Saturday. So basically there are 6 players and there are 6 days in a week, right, excluding Sunday. So note, now there are some conditions being written. So whenever you're getting these kind of question, now always write the whatever giving in the statement, always do write in form of the image. Now no 2 players can run on the same day. Only one player runs between R5 and R6. So let us suppose this is R5. So between R5 and R6, you are having one vacant space being run by one of the player. Chalo. No player runs after R3. No player runs after R3. So R3 will be at the end. Hai na? R3 will be at the end. Only one player runs between R3 and R6. So between R3 and R6, there will be one space. Hai na? Between R3 and R6 will be having one space. One space. ठीक है. R5 runs before R6 and R1. R5 runs before R6 and R1. So definitely we'll be having R1 somewhere around here. ठीक है. And R1 यहाँ पर भी we can have here also, we can have here also. Either we can have here or we can have any R1 runs before, R1 will be over here. Perfect. Okay. Now R4 runs before R6. R4 runs before R6, so we'll be having R4. Now R4 we can have somewhere around here. Okay. So we're having this as Monday, this is Tuesday, this is Wednesday, this is Thursday, this is Friday, and this is Saturday. So we are having this as R2. Hai? So they're asking you who runs on Tuesday. On Tuesday, we are having R5. Option C is a correct answer. Clear? Okay? Clear? On Tuesday, R5 is running. So option C is the correct answer. I hope you are able to see the option. Clear? Option C, R5 is a correct answer. Done? Hai? Clear? Chaliye, now let's go to the next question. Yes, Kumar, Rinkesh, Mechanical, all clear. Chaliye, next question. Which modern construction material is known for its, one second, is option सारी उधर है क्या? Okay, one second guys, one second. Let me shift myself. Options are उधर. One second. One second guys. Okay, done. Perfect. B. Which modern construction material is known for its high strength to weight ratio and is commonly used in the innovative architectural design? A, brick, B, plywood, C, carbon fiber, या D, reinforced concrete. चलिए, quickly. A, B, C or D. Which of the construction material is known for its high strength to weight ratio? मतलब weight is less, strength is very high. if you try to visualize, we are using the same material in the air industries also, or we can say in airways industry. So the correct answer for this is option C. Carbon fiber is having very high strength compared to the weight. So the weight to strength to weight ratio will be definitely high for the carbon fiber. Option C is a correct answer. Very good. Okay. Fine. In basically in aircraft, we are using this kind of, even we can say in automobiles, we are using the concept of carbon fiber because the strength is very high and the weight is less, and if the weight is less, the mileage of that particular vehicle will be very, very high. Okay. Chaliye, next question. Which government initiative in India primarily focus on improving the technological infrastructure in education? A, B, C, or D? It's a current, we can say static current affairs problem. Very easy. If you have recently, like early 2023 or late 2022, there was some program being run by government. That time only it was in news, so that is the reason that question asked in HPCL 2023. The question is, which government initiative in India primarily focused on improving the technological infrastructure in education? The correct answer for this is option A is the correct answer. That is NDR. What is NDR? This is National Digital Education Architecture. Okay, so option A is the correct answer, NDR. Okay, chalo, so these were some non-technical. So now let us go for some technical questions. So question 1 on the screen. In a screw jack, if the pitch of the screw is increased, if you're increasing the pitch of a screw while keeping the length of the handle constant, what is the effect on mechanical advantage? Bataiye. If you're increasing the pitch of the screw, what is the impact on the mechanical advantage? Very easy question from engineering mechanics, specifically application of friction se question pucha hai. Acha, what is the concept of mechanical advantage from the screw jack? Quickly, from screw jack, what is the concept of mechanical advantage? Bataiye. Yes, Kumar, mechanical, Rinkesh, everyone. So if I try to visualize, mechanical advantage is basically load lifted divided by the effort provided, or effort you have provided. So normally what is happening is you are lifting a load of W, the effort that you are applying is P, so mechanical advantage is equal to W by P. But here they are talking in terms of pitch. We know that your P is equal to W tan pi plus alpha, where alpha is a helix angle. Alpha is your helix angle, and that is equal to P by 2 pi r. Right? Now, if you are increasing the pitch, what will happen? The alpha will increase. If alpha will increase, your P will increase. Now, what is mechanical advantage? Mechanical advantage is W by P. So that is nothing but we can say 1 upon tan phi plus alpha. So if you are increasing the value of pitch, the alpha will increase. Alpha increase, but the tan alpha increase. So mechanical advantage will decrease. So I think the option for this decreases the mechanical advantage. Option C is the correct answer. Okay, option C is the correct answer. Clear hai? Done. Option C is a correct answer. Clear? Very easy. Dekho, you have to just apply the logic. Done. Very good, Kumar. Very good, mechanical. Next question on the screen. Okay, a question from the vibration topic. In vibration isolation system, using damping, which of the following statement best describes the effect of increasing the damping ratio beyond the critical damping ratio? Quickly. A simple question. They're asking you, you are increasing beyond this one. So that means zeta, that means your damping ratio is greater than 1. So if you increase the value of damping ratio, what is the impact on transmissibility ratio? So basically they are talking about omega by omega n greater than root 2. Why I'm saying only this one? The reason being, if you are in a running stage, okay, if we are talking about any machine, we are always running far more greater than that of its natural frequency or natural RPM, right? So we will be talking about this range, and if omega by omega n is greater than root 2 and if zeta is greater than 1, so definitely what will happen? It will decrease the damping we can say it will be leading to the poor damping because E will be tending to 1, and if is tending to 1, that will be the worst scenario. So it reduces the speed of the response, leading to poor isolation. Option D is the correct answer. Okay, option D is the correct answer. Is this clear? If in the problem they have not mentioned about which range they are talking, because if you try to visualize, if you try to plot a graph between transmissibility ratio and omega by omega n, तो क्या होगा? Transmissibility ratio and omega by omega n. So there are 2 points where even if you are having any value of damping ratio, you won't be having any changes in the value of transmissibility ratio, है ना? याद आया? This is 0, this is 1, this is root 2. So the graph is something like this. This is, let us suppose E is less than E is equal to 0. There is no damping. This is, let us suppose E is let's say 0.8, and this is E is, it is basically passing through this one. This is greater than 1. Okay, so what happens beyond omega by omega and root 2, the more the damping, the less will be the isolation. That means it will be decreasing the life of the machine. So we in over here, it reduces the speed of the response system, leading to poor isolation. Option D is the correct answer. Clear hai? Chaliye, next question on the screen. Which of the following practical application leads to application of the principle of induced EMF? Which of the following is a practical application of the principle of induced EMF? बताइए. Read the option and try to identify the correct answer. Where we are talking about the concept of induced electromagnetic field in the given options A, B, C or D. Illuminating a room with LED light, recharging a smartphone using a wireless charger, cooling a room using an air conditioner, or heating food in a microwave oven. A, B, C or D. देखो, induced EMF, there is no direct contact, है ना? So कहीं ना कहीं we are talking about some application where contact is not that necessity, or the magnetic field will be producing. So here option A is not related to magnetic field. This is not at all related with magnetic field. But option B, if I try to visualize, charging a smartphone using a wireless charger is related to the principle of induced EMF. Option B is the correct answer. Okay, clear? Done. Chaliye, next. This is a question from industrial engineering. This is a question from the concept of industrial engineering. Okay, question is very easy from the Gantt chart. Now, in construction planning, what is the primary purpose of a Gantt chart? To visualize the project schedule showing the start and finish date of the elements, to allocate budgets of different phase of construction, to assess environmental impact of the construction project, to provide a detailed architectural design of the project. A, B, C or D. बताइए. What is a Gantt chart? You might have seen a chart like this in Excel, something like this. Let's say from January, we are having February. Okay, from this one to this one, let's say this is A, this is B, this is C, something like this. Bar chart, horizontal bar chart. So basically it is helping us to schedule a project, and which is only telling us about the start and ending of any we can say activity, right? And it is helping us to visualize what is the start and end date of different activities in a project. Okay, so option A, to visualize the project schedule showing the start and finish dates of elements, is we are using the concept of Gantt chart. But this was basically way back in 1930s or 1940s. After that, the concept of PERT CPM was introduced, and till date we are using PERT CPM for scheduling the project. Because the main disadvantage of Gantt chart is you are not able to understand how many resources being allocated. If you are doing some crashing operation, whether my activity, how much duration my activity gonna be decreased. So it is only the visualization of the project schedule from start to finish. That's it. That is a main drawback of Gantt chart. Okay, very good. Chaliye, next question. Good afternoon. Good afternoon. What principle is primarily used in wind turbines to convert wind energy into electrical energy? बताइए, wind energy to electrical. Which of the principle we are using? Piezoelectric, chemical reaction, electromagnetic induction or photovoltaics effect? Quickly. Wind to electric. Electric की बात कर रहे हैं, है ना? देखो piezoelectric we are using for the conversion of vibrations to we can say electricity. Chemical reaction won't be possible. Photovoltaic we are using from solar to electric, है ना? Fine, this is vibration to electric, so only option left out was electromagnetic induction. Electromagnetic induction की वजह, photovoltaic we are using solar to electric, है ना? Whenever you are having this kind of confusion, try to eliminate the options, you will be able to get the correct answer. देखो piezo नहीं हो सकता, chemical नहीं हो सकता, photovoltaic we know, है ना? So only left out option is option C, electromagnetic induction. Done. चलिए, one question from I think theory of machine, हाँ, sorry, mechanics. A question from engineering mechanics, बताइए, a very easy question. A ball of 0.5 kg moves at 10 meter per second, collides with another stationary ball of mass 1 kg and comes to a stop condition. Okay, what is the velocity of the second ball post collision, assuming elastic collision? Very easy. मान लीजिए we are having a ball A and we are having ball B. Initial velocity of B is equal to 0. It is having initial velocity of 10 meter per second. After collision, A is having a velocity equal to 0 and B will be moving with some velocity, है ना? B will be moving with some velocity, VB, that we have to calculate. Very easy question. Apply the conservation of linear momentum. Apply the conservation of linear momentum. So we can say MA UA plus 0 is equal to 0 plus MB VB. Right, MA is 0.5 into 10 is equal to 1 into VB. So VB is simply equal to 5 meter per second. A very easy question. इसमें तो basic physics लग रहा है. We are using a concept of basic physics that you might have studied in your class 11th or 12th. Specifically 11th में you might have studied. Okay, option A is a correct answer. Very good. Next question. A belt-type system consists of two pulleys, one with a radius of 0.5 meter, another with a radius of 0.2 meter. The larger pulley rotates with an 60 RPM, right? And the tension in the belt remains constant. That means there is no losses happening. There is no loss. What is the rotation speed of the larger pulley? चलिए, oh sorry, what is the rotation speed of the smaller pulley? क्योंकि larger को तो दे रखा है ना 60 RPM. So we can say N1 R1 is equal to N2 R2 because there is no losses. So N1 R1 is equal to N2 R2, N2 R2. So N1 is, if I take this has to be the bigger one, 0.5, this is 60, is equal to N2 we need to calculate, and this is 0.2. What's the value of N2? Simple question. This will be 30, this will be 150 RPM. Please check. The RPM of the smaller gear will be 150. देखो 60 से तो ज्यादा ही होगा. 60 is not possible. Even 24 is not possible. Only have to go with either B or C. ठीक है? Clear? Done. 150 RPM is the correct answer. चलिए, next question. Quickly. In context of Indian manufacturing industry, which standard is adopted for implementing the effective environmental management system? याद है EMS quality subject में you might have studied in engineering ESC paper 1 में, right? So देखो ISO 9000, what is ISO 9000? This is related to quality management system, तो ये तो नहीं हो सकता. और 15000, if you remember, this is related to something respiratory system, मतलब related to some medical field, okay? Or respiratory equipment, right? So we are left out with ISO 14000, 2017 and 15. Basically, it's a question from the quality system, ISO standards from the quality system, where we are talking about the environmental management system. That is ISO 14000, 2015 was the year when it was implemented. So option B is a correct answer. So C or D, so directly it is being eliminated. So B, A or B में से option B is a correct answer. Clear? Okay. सुना है? Have you heard about this ISO? देखो, there are some basic ISO standard that you need to remember. There's a complete list, but आपको सिर्फ 10 याद करना है, only for your exam reference. That's it. चलिए, next question. अगर नहीं भी होता कोई दिक्कत नहीं है. What impact does effective site management have on construction productivity? What impact does effective site management? देखो, कुछ हम लोग we are talking about some optimistic perspective, पॉजिटिव चीजें की बातें कर रहे हैं, so we will be having something related, answers will be something positive outcome, ठीक है. Increases productivity by optimizing resource allocation, this seems to be no impact as productivity solely depend on worker skills, no. Reduces productivity नहीं हो सकता, decreasing productivity नहीं हो सकता, only option that is being left out is option A is a correct answer. Even if you don't know the concept of what is construction productivity, but we know that by implementing the site management, we can say construction productivity in the site management, so definitely we will be able to have some positive output. The positive output, we are only having only one option, that is option A is a correct answer. So this way you will be able to get the answer to eliminate some options. ठीक है, clear? चलिए next question. In a vacuum, two parallel wires carrying current I1 and I2 are separated by distance d. So we are having two current carrying wires I1 and I2 opposite direction में, I1 and I2, and the distance between these two is small d. They are asking what is the force per unit length of the wires. बताइए. Question from 12th physics, because last time they have asked question for the physics also. एक या दो question था. What is the, देखो, whenever when the currents in the two parallel wires are in the opposite direction, they always repel each other, है ना. So towards each other नहीं हो सकता, towards each other नहीं हो सकता, we are only left with B and C. So what is the force per unit length? Force per unit length is nothing but I1 I2 into permeability divided by 2 pi into the distance. So we are having option B as a correct, B as a correct answer. Okay, clear? Fine. So it's a direct formula based question from the electromagnetic theory. You might have studied in physics class 12. वही एक question है, directly being repeated. ठीक है? हाँ, very good. Next, which of the question from industrial engineering? A question from industrial engineering. Which of the following is a limitation of traditional assignment model in operation research? Traditional assignment model in operation research. It can only be applied to maximize the objective function. Nahi bhai. We can apply to minimization problem also. Not possible. We are talking about traditional assignment model. It cannot handle the assignment tasks to more agents than task. Namaste, namaste. It requires a non-linear. देखो ये तो linear programming का problem है ना. Assignment model and transportation model, these are the special case of linear programming. Non-linear का बात ही नहीं करते. It can only handle non-integer problems. No, option B is the correct answer. Because the only limitation, we are using Hungarian method, याद है? We are using an Hungarian method, है ना? Fine. Right, and in Hungarian method we are using only one person will be allocated with one job. That is the reason we are calling it as assignment model. याद है? Hungarian method we are using. Clear? Fine, very good Geet, very good. Correct answer, option B is the correct answer. Very good, perfect. Next, Dheeraj sir is also there in the comment section, so make sure all do like the section, right, or enjoy this HPCL PYQ paper. Which material is commonly used in high temperature solar thermal energy storage system for its ability to store a large amount of heat? इनमें से out of these four options, which material is having the ability to store large amount of heat and we are using at high temperature solar thermal energy storage system? Silicon, molten salts, lithium ion batteries or water? देखो C और D तो नहीं हो सकता. Lithium ion battery is not having the affinity to store the heat. अगर ऐसे करने लगता तो we won't be able to use this in the automobiles. ठीक है, चलिए quickly. Option A, B, C or D. Very good. Molten salts are having the affinity to store large amount of heat, and that is the reason we are using this in the solar thermal energy storage system. Okay, clear? Perfect. B is the correct answer. Next, which of the following pollutants is primarily responsible for the depletion of ozone layer in the Earth's atmosphere? Earth के atmosphere में depletion of ozone layer का which of the following main reason, primary responsible reason, even all is having responsible for the depletion of the ozone layer, but which gas is primarily responsible? Obviously we know that is CFC, that is chlorofluorocarbons. It's the primary responsible pollutant for the depletion of the ozone layer. Carbon dioxide, methane, nitrous oxide, they are not the main primary responsible, but CFC is the main primary reason. ठीक है, Clear? Option A is the correct answer. Perfect. Perfect. Next. Okay, we are having a 6-cylinder engine with all cylinders in single plane. 6-cylinder in a single plane. That means we are talking about radial engine. है ना? We are talking about radial engine. और radial engine की खास बात है. This is a speciality about radial engine, 6-cylinder radial. And the one more thing, the primary balancing of the reciprocating motion is perfect. That means it is a perfect primary balanced. Okay. Now question is, if the mass of one reciprocating part is 0.5 kg and its stroke length is 100 mm, what is the total primary unbalanced force at 4,000 rpm? बताइए. बोल रहा है perfectly primary force is being balanced. What will be the total unbalanced primary force? Option A. HPCL का की HPCL का. Option A, no doubt in this. Not even we don't need to even solve anything. They are saying that it's a perfectly balanced. Primary force are perfectly balanced. What's the total primary unbalanced force? There is no primary unbalanced force. है ना? So option A is the correct answer. Clear? Very good. Next question. Done है? Everyone? चलिए, next question on the screen. A question from the gear train theory of machine. A gear train consists of 2 spur gears. If the input gear is having teeth is equal to 24, rotates with an RPM of 1200 RPM, and output gear is having a teeth of 72, what is the value of the output speed? Very easy. Very easy. Quickly. A, B, C or D? A, B, C और देखो definitely if I try to visualize 1200 से तो कम ही होगा because this is a smaller gear, this is a larger gear. तो 1200 से का मतलब A and B is not possible. You can directly write N1 T1 is equal to N2 T2. That's it. So we are having 1200 into 24 N2 we have to calculate into 72, solve it and tell me what is the answer you are having. What is the answer you are having? Quickly. 400 RPM. Option C. अरे भाई उल्टा नहीं, मैकेनिकल यू आर डूइंग द ऑपोजिट वे. ऑप्शन सी. देखो बड़ा गया तो स्लोअर. वी आर हैविंग दिस एट 24 है ना, राइट. दिस इज 1200 आरपीएम. दिस इज अ बिगर गियर, तो डेफिनेटली 1200 से तो स्लोअर ही होगा. ओके, एग्जैक्टली. N1 by N2 is equal to T2 by T1. ऐसे भी कर सकते हो. Option C is the correct answer. Next. Which of the following is considered as an output of a output peripheral of a computer system? ये क्वेश्चन पूछा था लास्ट ईयर फ्रॉम द कंप्यूटर सिस्टम. बताइए इनमें से विच ऑफ द फॉलोइंग इज एन आउटपुट पेरिफेरल ऑफ अ कंप्यूटर सिस्टम? माउस, मॉनिटर, हार्ड ड्राइव और कीबोर्ड. देखो हार्ड ड्राइव इज एन इंटरनल सिस्टम, कीबोर्ड इज एक्सटर्नल बट वी कैन हैव एन ऑन स्क्रीन कीबोर्ड. ये भी ऑन स्क्रीन हो सकता है. माउस आल्सो वी कैन हैव अ टच पैड, बट मॉनिटर इज एन आउटपुट पेरिफेरल. ऑप्शन बी इज द करेक्ट आंसर. ओके, आप ऐसे भी सोच सकते हैं. Done. Option B is the final correct answer. चलिए next question on the screen. Okay, in the tendering process, what is the primary purpose of request of proposal, RFP? What is the primary application or objective of using RFP? That is request for proposal. Option को पढ़िए. To announce a project budget to potential contractors, to request a detailed project plan from the potential contractors, to invite the potential contractor to submit proposals for a project, to finalize the contract items with the chosen contractor. Request for proposal, that means you are requesting the different contractors or vendors to submit their proposal. So invite the potential contractors or vendor to submit the proposal for the project. Option C is the correct answer. देखो हमेशा whenever you're getting these kind of question, it is difficult to remember everything, but the thing is try to read the question and read the options. Whenever you're having some non-technical question, you will be easily able to solve these kind of question by just eliminating the options. Clear है? Option C is the correct answer. Clear? Proposal अभी हम लोग we are not talking about the detailed plan, we are only talking about what is a proposal that you want to submit. That's it. Okay, चलो next. A question from industrial engineering from EOQ. देखो, I tell you EOQ से always they are asking question from economic order quantity from inventory control. So make sure you are quickly revising this before attempting the HPCL question. So annual demand is given that 10,000 units per year. The ordering cost is rupees 100 per order. The holding cost is rupees 2 per unit per year. What is the economic order quantity for this product? What is the value of Q star? Simple question. Q star का formulation क्या है? Q star is equal to 2D CO by CH root of this. So 2 into 10,000 into 100 divided by 2. Solve कीजिए. What is the answer? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll be having 1, 2, 3 units. 1,000 units, option D is the correct answer. Okay, 1,000 units, option D is the correct answer. Clear? अच्छा, you are not able to see. 1 second. अब दिख रहा है? 1,000 units, option D is the correct answer. चलिए next. I hope so. This is a very easy question. है ना? Calculation भी बड़ा easy है. You won't be having difficulty to solve a question from EOQ modeling. इतनी बार we have done the practice, you won't be having any difficulty. चलिए next question on the screen. A question from we can say 1 year caliper has a main scale of a least count of 1 mm and 1 year scale has 10 divisions. So least count is this one, 10 divisions hai, so we'll be able to measure 1 by 10th of this. If fifth division of the 1 year scale aligns with the main scale after 20 mm mark, what is the precise measurement? A, B, C or D? A, B, C or D. So we'll be having this to be 20 plus, this is 1 of the 1/10, na? 1/10. So we'll be having 1 by 10th into fifth scale, 1 year scale, it is being multiplied. So being 20 plus 0.05. So sorry, not 0.0, 0.5. 0.5. Okay. So this will be 20.5 mm. Option A, are we getting option A? 20.5 mm. Option A is the correct answer. Done. 20.5. देखो 1 mm का स्केल है, फिफ्थ डिवीजन इज मैचिंग है ना, इट इज हैविंग टोटल ऑफ 10 डिविजन्स, सो 1/10 ऑफ दिस इनटू 5, ठीक है, क्लियर, 1/10 ऑफ दिस 0.1 into 5, so 0.5 plus 20, that is 20.5 mm is the correct answer. Done. Everyone please quickly tell me, कोई डाउट है तो बताइए. All clear? चलिए next question on the screen. Okay, in the context of cement concrete, what is the purpose of adding aggregates? In cement concrete, what's the main purpose of adding aggregates? To decrease the setting time of the concrete, to enhance the compressive strength and durability of the concrete, to improve the color and texture of the finished surface, to increase the thermal expansion of the concrete. C नहीं हो सकता, D नहीं हो सकता. They are talking about aggregates. Aggregates we are using in order to enhance the compressive strength and the durability of the concrete. Option B is the correct answer. Okay, option B is the correct answer. ये देखो, this will be question will be easier for civil, but mechanical के paper में this was asked last year. This was asked last year in HPCL mechanical paper. So option B is the correct answer. Very good. Next, what is the primary goal of Bharat Net project? Bharat Net project in the context of e-governance in India. Bharat Net की बात करें, to establish a nationwide broadband network, to provide digital literacy to rural citizens, to digitalize government records, to promote online financial transactions such as UPI. A, B, C or D? बताइए. A, B, C or D? Which of the following is the primary goal of Bharat Net? देखो भारत पे की बात नहीं कर रहे, we are talking Bharat Net. Actually this was the project which was started by government of India in order to establish a nationwide internet service broadband network. Nationwide broadband network करने के लिए they have launched a Bharat Net project in context of e-governance. Clear? Option A. Very good, Geet. Option A is a correct answer. Next. Question from industrial engineering. A linear programming problem, the feasible, what is a feasible region? It is set of all solutions that satisfy the constraint but not necessarily the non-negative criteria. Not. Consists of only the boundary line formed by the constraints? No. It is defined by the intersection of all the constraints, inequalities and non-negative restriction. Option C is the correct answer. Option C is the correct answer. Okay. Clear? Done? Clear hai? Chaliye, next. देखो simple, just read the question and you will be able to answer to this problem very easily. Okay, chalo, next question on the screen. In APP, that is aggregate production planning, which strategy is most effective for manufacturing company facing high variable demand while aiming to minimize changes in the work levels? Quickly, a question from your again industrial engineering. Implementing a just-in-time production system, maintaining a constant production rate using inventory to absorb fluctuation. क्या बात कर रहा है? We are having a highly variable demand. Highly variable demand का मतलब we have to have a high, we can say inventory. ठीक है? We have to have maintaining a constant production rate using inventory to absorb the fluctuation in demand. Option B is a correct answer. Whenever we are having high variable demand, right, and we are aiming to minimize the workforce, we are basically trying to have a high inventory level so as to maintain the constant production rate. Option B is a correct answer. Clear hai? Done? Chaliye, next question. We are almost like 3 to 4 more questions are left out. Then Chandra sir will be coming up and he will be discussing with his part. Okay, very important part, fluid mechanics, very important weightage for HPCL. Okay, now implementing 5S strategy or 5S methodology in manufacturing setting primarily helps in optimizing the supply chain and logistics, enhancing the employee skills and capabilities, reducing the lead time for product development, improving the workplace organization and efficiency. What is the main primary objective of using the 5S strategy? Definitely we are using this to improve the efficiency and the improving the workplace organization. Option D is the correct answer. Okay, done. Very good, perfect, Geet. Correct. Now let's go with some more additional question from theory of machine. In a single degree of freedom system, the damping ratio is given as 0.05 subject to a force of vibration at a frequency of 1.5 times of the natural frequency. So omega is equal to 1.5 times of omega n. If system natural frequency is 10 hertz, omega n is equal to 10 hertz. What is the value of the force vibration? Force vibration they are talking about omega. Omega कितना है? This is omega is equal to 1.5 into 10. Very easy. ये तो बहुत easy था. 15 hertz. Directly they have given us the relation between the force frequency of vibration and its dependency on natural frequency. Natural frequency भी दे रखा है. You can easily calculate the value of forced vibration. Okay, done. चलिए next. Second last question from Queen modeling. From Queen modeling, for an MM1 Queen system with an arrival rate lambda is equal to 6 customer per hour, service rate is 10 customer per hour. What is the average number of customers in the system? That means they are talking about what is the value of LS. Okay, so rho is equal to lambda by mu, that is equal to 0.6. So what is LS? That is equal to rho upon 1 minus rho. So we are having 0.6 by 1 minus 0.6, that is 0.6 by 0.4, that is 6 by 4, that is 1.5. 1.5, option B is the correct answer. Okay, 1.5, option B is the correct answer. Simple question. We are using the Little's law. ये क्वेश्चन हमने you might have studied in the Little's law concept also, right? So average length of system customers in the system is rho upon 1 minus rho. अगर पूछता what is the average number of customers in the queue, that will be rho square upon 1 minus rho. Queen model में we are having some empirical formulation that we have to use. Option B is the correct answer. Last question on the screen. Then Chandra sir will be coming up and he will be discussing about very important questions. In a statically determinate planar frame, that means degree of freedom equal to 0. स्टैटिकली डिटर्मिनेट बोला, indeterminate की नहीं बात कर रहा. If one of the horizontal member is removed, how it will affect the structure stability? If you are removing one member from a frame whose degree of freedom is equal to 0, what will happen? Change will not affect the structure stability. Nahi, the structure will remain stable but more flexible. No, it will be having unstable. If you are having, let us suppose one member is being removed, what will happen is a degree of freedom will be changing, and definitely that will make the system to be unstable. Simple question hai. Okay, option D is the final correct answer. It will definitely gonna affect अगर आप एक member हटा दें, है ना, so definitely it will the system will become unstable. Clear? ठीक है, अगर मैं ऐसे करूं, let us suppose I'm taking one example like this. You calculate, it will be having a degree of freedom equal to 0. If you try to remove this one, तो क्या होगा? The system become unstable. ठीक है? Clear है? Fine. So this way we are able to solve the different questions from the topic of industrial tome, mechanics, and the ESE paper 1. Okay, so that's it from my side. Now over to Chandra sir, and he will be discussing about some very important questions from fluid mechanics, heat transfer, thermal and application. Very important. So over to Chandra sir. So that's it from my side. Stay there only because sir will be coming in the less than 10 seconds. Okay, thank you. Bye bye.
Hello everyone. Can you guys hear me? Am I audible? क्या मेरी आवाज आ रही है आप लोगों को? सुन पा रहे हैं? Yes. Please do let me know if I am properly audible and visible to all of you. Good afternoon. Welcome. I hope you guys are enjoying the session. So this is my last part, that is fluid mechanics, heat transfer, as well as thermal engineering. Good afternoon everyone. Good afternoon. Welcome. So without wasting much of your time, let us start quickly. But before that, I would request all of you to please do like, share, and subscribe our Resultant channel so that the session reaches to all the students who are sincerely preparing for HPCL. Lot of vacancies are there for HPCL this year for mechanical engineers, so that is a golden chance for all of you. Yes. The question 1 is on your screen. Question number 1 from my side. The question is very simple. Steady state, steady flow process. क्या होती है steady flow process? When the mass flow rate remains constant, that is when the flow process is steady. If the mass flow rate entering the control volume is 5 kg per second, what is the value of mass flow rate leaving? This is the level, difficulty level of the question in HPCL. What will be the answer? I want everyone to respond. I want everyone to give me the answer for this one. बताइए. If the mass flow rate entering, if the flow is steady, the question is from the fluid mechanics. If the flow is steady and the mass flow rate entering is given, so the mass flow rate leaving will also be same. Yes, mechanical engineer, there is nothing to think about it. The mass flow rate entering will be equal to mass flow rate leaving, isn't it? B is the correct answer. Well done. Good. The question number 2, second one. What distinct feature of Kaplan turbine contributes to their high efficiency in low head, high flow hydraulic power plants? There are two types of axial flow turbines. One is Kaplan, another is propeller. What makes the Kaplan turbine more efficient compared to propeller? Because in Kaplan turbines, the blades are adjustable. Both the blades, guide vanes as well as the rotor blades, both are adjustable. So we can say in Kaplan turbine, adjustable guide vanes but fixed runner blades. That is incorrect. Fixed blades and a simple runner design, no fixed blades. Adjustable runner blades and fixed wicket gates. Wicket gates means guide vanes. That is also not true. both adjustable runner blades and wicket gates. Both the blades are adjustable. Yes. Option D for Delhi, not B, not A, not C. Option D will be the correct answer. Are you getting it? आवाज आ रही मेरी आप लोगों को? जस्ट होल्ड ऑन. क्या आप लोग मुझे सुन पा रहे हैं, देख पा रहे हैं?
Okay, done. Chaliye, next. Second last question from Queen Modeling. For an MM1 quick system with an arrival rate, for it leaving will also be same. Yes, mechanical engineer, there is nothing to think about it. The mass flow rate entering will be
Hello. Can you hear me? आवाज आ रही मेरी? जस्ट होल्ड ऑन, एक बार फिर से मैं yes, let us continue. So D will be the correct answer. D will be the correct answer. All okay? Because of some technical issue, there sometimes the video gets stuck. So let us continue from here. The next question from the heat transfer. A composite wall consisting of 3 different materials with thermal conductivities K1, K2 and K3 and thicknesses D1, D2 and the thicknesses are D1, D2 and D3 respectively. If the wall is subjected to steady state heat conduction, which of the following expression represents the overall heat transfer coefficient? So we can say Q is equal to, what is the correct answer? Q is equal to any expression for the heat transfer rate can be written as U into A into delta T, which is equal to delta T upon A into R equivalent, isn't it? Delta T upon R equivalent. So delta T, what is R equivalent or what is the thermal resistance? What will be the thermal resistance for? The thermal resistance for plane wall is L by Ka. So we can write it as, and because they are connected in series, so it will be R1 plus R2 plus R3. So we can write it as delta T upon L1 by K1 plus L2 by K2 plus L3 by K3 into A. This will be the expression. If we equate these two, then area and delta T will get cancelled out. Then U will be equal to 1 upon, the length is, the thickness is not L1, L2, L3, it is D1, D2, D3. So we can say U will be equal to, from here we can say U will be equal to 1 upon D1 by K1 plus D2 by K2 plus D3 by K3, right? B will be the correct answer. Option B will be the right answer. I hope this is clear. Yes, Sumit, mechanical world, well done, good, keep it up. Please do share this session to all your friends and colleagues who can join. The next question. Let us move to the next one. The next one, at a given pressure, the compressibility factor. Compressibility factor is used to find out whether a gas behaves as an ideal gas or real gas. The compressibility factor for a real gas increases with an increase in temperature. The observation suggests that what is Z? Z is equal to PV by RT, right? The compressibility factor. Z is equal to 1 for ideal gas. For ideal gas. When the gas is an ideal gas, when density is low, when the density of the gas is very low, the gas behaves as an ideal gas, and the density is low at low pressure and high temperature. The density will be low at low pressure and high temperature. So if the temperature increases, then the compressibility factor reaches towards 1. So that signifies that the real gas is moving towards the ideal gas behavior. The gas is moving towards, the gas behaves more ideally at higher temperature. Option A. At higher temperature, the gas behaves more ideally, isn't it? The gas behaves as an ideal gas when the intermolecular forces are neglected and the size of the molecules are very small compared to the size of the container in which gas is kept. So at very low density, a gas behaves as an ideal gas, and the density is low at high temperature and low pressure. So the gas behaves more ideal at high temperature and low pressure. So option A is correct. At high temperature, the gas behaves more ideally. Option A will be the right answer. Mechanical world, it will not be option D. A will be the correct answer. Are you getting it? When the density is low, the gas behaves as an ideal gas. The next one is from the fluid mechanics. A fluid with a density of 1000 kg per meter cube flowed steadily through a horizontal pipe. Horizontal pipe means there is no change in potential energy with a change in diameter. There is a change in diameter. It means it is a converging or diverging section. At a certain section, the diameter is 0.1, D1 is 0.1, and the pressure P1 is 200 kilopascal. If the velocity at section 2, V2 is given. Sorry, if the velocity at this section, V1, this is V1. V1, what is the pressure at another section P2? We need to calculate, where the diameter is 0.2 meter, assuming inviscid flow, non-viscous flow, and using the Bernoulli equation. So you need to find out P2, value of P2. Can you solve it? Can you solve this one? What we can say, look, without solving also we can reach to the correct answer. How? You can easily solve it applying the Bernoulli equation, but without solving, try to understand. It is the diameter is increasing. The diameter initially is 0.1, it is becoming 0.2. So it means it is a diffuser. It is like a diffuser. So if the area is increasing in the flow direction, velocity will definitely decrease because of the mass conservation, because the flow is steady. And if the velocity or the kinetic energy is decreasing, there is no change in pressure energy. So there is no change in potential energy. So the pressure energy will increase because of the energy conservation of Bernoulli principle. So this is how these parameters are interrelated. If there is an increase in area, velocity will decrease, and that will increase the pressure. So the pressure P2 will definitely be greater than P1. There is only one option which is giving you the higher value of pressure compared to the P1. That is how you can smartly get the correct answer in less than a minute, because there are more number of questions than the minutes provided to you in HPCL examination. So time becomes a very, very important parameter. In an air standard Otto cycle, that is the Otto cycle, where heat addition and heat rejection are constant volume processes, how does the specific heat ratio Cp by Cv of the working fluid affect the thermal efficiency of the cycle? In case of Otto cycle, thermal efficiency versus R, compression ratio. The diagram is something like this for different gamma 3, gamma 2, gamma 1. So gamma 3 is greater than gamma 2 is greater than gamma 1. More is the specific heat ratio, more will be the thermal efficiency. More will be the specific heat ratio, more will be the thermal efficiency. So an increase in gamma will increase the efficiency, isn't it? An increase in gamma specific heat ratio Cp by Cv will increase the, what is the expression of thermal efficiency for Otto cycle? 1 minus 1 upon R to the power gamma minus 1, isn't it? This will be the expression. This will be the expression for Otto cycle. Let us move to the next one. Are you getting it? Let us quickly move to the next question. Which statement best explains why real gas deviates from the ideal gas at high pressure? I told you ideal gas behavior is shown by a gas when density is low. When density is low means pressure is low or temperature is high. That is the condition for a gas to behave as an ideal gas. At low density, there are two things which are happening. Intermolecular forces of attraction are zero. Intermolecular forces are zero and the size of molecules is also negligible, is zero. So intermolecular forces become negligible at high pressure. That is true. The kinetic energy of the particle is proportional to temperature. Gas particles occupy negligible volume. Gas particles have finite volume. At high pressure, density will decrease. Density will increase. Sorry. At high pressure, at high pressure density will be high. So intermolecular forces becomes negligible. A is not the correct answer. Gas particles have finite volume and experience intermolecular force of attraction. D. From ideal gas to real gas, the gas will move from ideal gas to real gas at high pressure because the gas particles will start having the finite size as well as they are experiencing the intermolecular forces. So D will be the correct answer for this one. D will be the right answer, right? The next question is from the fluid mechanics. It is question number 9. I am having only 19 questions. We are halfway now. We are almost halfway. In a wind tunnel experiment, air flows over a 2 meter long flat plate. Length of the plate is 2 meter. If the Reynolds number at the trailing edge, that is x is equal to L, is given by 5 into 10 to the power 6 and the kinematic viscosity of air nu is given as 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 5, what will be the free stream velocity? So Reynolds number can be written at x is equal to L, can be written as U infinity into L by kinematic viscosity. From here U infinity can be written as Reynolds number at x is equal to L into kinematic viscosity upon L. Put the values, you will get the answer. U infinity, Reynolds number is 5 into 10 to the power 6 into kinematic viscosity is 1.5 into 10 to the power minus 5 upon length is 2. That will be the answer in meter per second. How much is that? 75 by 2 is equal to 37.5 meter per second. D will be the correct answer. For this also D will be the right answer. Are you getting it? For question number 8, it is question number 8 actually. Question number 8, D will be the correct answer. So guys, I hope you are aware that from 10th of June, we are starting the new batch for Vision 2025 as well as Target 2026. So if you have missed our first batches for Hindi as well as English, then it is another opportunity to be part of our next batch. And if you enroll yourself now, then you will be able to get 40% off on our fee. You can contact the mentioned number, or you can write a mail to the support@resultant.in for more information about these courses. All right. Now the next question, again from the fluid mechanics. The next one, choose the correct pair for the given figure depicting the stability of different forms of floating vessels. In this case, B and G coinciding with each other. B and G coinciding with each other. The stability is decided by GM, BM minus BG. So more will be the value of BM, more will be the stability of the body, GM. When the meta center lies above G, then the body will be in stable equilibrium. Stable. So in all the cases, meta center is lying above G, but here B and G coincide. So it means in this case, in a case of sphere, M is also coinciding with B and G. So when M is coinciding with G, then it is having zero stability. A is having zero stability. What about B, C and D? If value of the B, if the position of B decreases, stability increases. If the value of B decreases, if the position of B decreases, then the stability increases. In the third figure, the displaced fluid will decide the location of B. In the figure number C, B is at its lowest point. So it is highly stable. Then comes this one, B. So stability is C is having the maximum stability. Then B, because this shape, and the shape is like this. So B will be C is having the highest stability. Here more is the volume of the displaced fluid, or shape of the displaced fluid is large. So B will be shifting in upward direction. B will be shifting in upward direction. So we can say C is highly stable, and then B, then comes here D, and then here A. Sorry. Here D, then comes D, then comes A. This is how the diagram will be. C is the better stability, B will be the good stability, and D will have doubtful stability, because metacentric height is very, very close to each other. D will have doubtful stability, and A will have zero stability. C, B, D, A, stability point of view, it will be C, B, D, A. C, B, D, A, stability. This is how you can get the answer. Right? D will be the correct answer. All are stable. All are stable except A. The next question is from the heat transfer. A black surface and a gray surface are exposed to the same. A black and the gray surface are exposed to the same radiative environment. Which of the following statement is true regarding their emissivity? Emissivity lies between 0 and 1. Emissivity is 0 for a white body, and emissivity is maximum for a black body, that is 1. And emissivity of real body lies in between the black and white body. So A is not correct. D is the correct answer. D will be the right answer. For gray surface, emissivity is not a function of lambda. Emissivity will be constant. For a gray surface, emissivity will be constant. The next one, question number 11. If the sphere with a thermal diffusivity alpha reaches a Fourier number FO, this is also from the heat transfer, in 500 seconds tau, what is the characteristic dimension, that is the radius? So we can say Fourier number is equal to alpha tau by LC square. So LC will be equal to alpha tau upon Fourier number under root. And what is characteristic length? That is volume per unit surface area. And volume per unit surface area for a sphere will be equal to R by 3. So it will be under root of alpha tau by F Fourier number under root R by 3. If you want to find out the value of R, we can say R will be equal to 3 under root of what is alpha? 10 to the power minus 6 into tau, that is 500, divided by 10 to the power minus 6 into 500 divided by Fourier number, that is 0.15. So the value of R will be around 0.15 meter. The value of R will come out to be around 0.15 meter. That will be the correct answer. Right? The next one, from the Rankine cycle. The next question. In the Rankine cycle, the implementation of regeneration through feed water heating. What happens due to regeneration? Regeneration increases the mean temperature of heat addition. It increases the mean temperature of heat addition. And what is the thermal efficiency for the Rankine cycle? 1 minus TL by T mean temperature of heat addition. So if the mean temperature of heat addition increases, this term decreases. So the thermal efficiency of Rankine cycle also increases. So the implementation of regeneration through the feed water heating decreases the average temperature of heat addition, incorrect, has no impact on the average temperature, increases the total heat input, it increases the mean temperature of heat addition, thereby increasing the cycle efficiency. D will be the correct answer. D will be the right answer for this one. This is the thermal efficiency for a Rankine cycle. The next one, when using steam table to determine the properties of superheated steam. Superheated steam means in this region. This is superheated. At a given pressure, pressure is constant. Superheating at a given pressure and temperature, which one of the following is correct? So superheating means there is an increase in temperature. Which of the following is correct approach? Use the saturated steam table and adjust for superheat. Interpolation will be the concept to be used to find the parameters for the superheated steam. Interpolate between two temperatures at constant pressure. Yes. Superheating is the constant pressure heat addition. So B will be the correct answer. Interpolate between two pressures at constant temperature. No, that is not true. Directly read the values without any interpolation. That is not correct. So B will be the correct answer for this one. B will be the right answer for this one. The next one. Consider a multi-stage air compressor operating under ideal condition. Ideal condition means it is ideal compression. If each stage of the compressor is designed to have the same pressure ratio, RP is same. Which one of the following statement is true regarding the overall efficiency of the compressor? the overall efficiency of the compressor. Due to intercooling, multi-stage compression means there is an intercooling, perfect intercooling. Ideal condition means perfect intercooling. In case of perfect intercooling, the work input will decrease. If the work input will decrease, so W net is equal to W out minus W in, that will increase. Net work output will increase and the thermal efficiency is equal to W net upon Q in. So the efficiency will increase. That is how there will be an increase in efficiency because of the increase in number of stages. So efficiency will increase due to increase in the number of stages. The efficiency first increases and then decreases. Not, it is not true. The number of stages has no impact on the efficiency. It is also incorrect. The efficiency decreases. No, the efficiency, the thermal efficiency will increase. The overall efficiency will increase as the number of stages increase in case of multi-stage compression. Right. The next one is from the fluid mechanics. A model aeroplane is being tested in a wind tunnel to study its aerodynamic properties. If the aeroplane speed, wing area and density, coefficient of drag are known, which of the following combination would correctly yield the drag force? Drag force is given by CD into area into rho v square by 2. That is the formula for drag force. So it is directly the formula CD into area into rho v square by 2. B is the correct answer. It will be B, which is correct. All right. B will be the correct answer. The next one. In a one-dimensional steady-state heat conduction scenario, a rod of length L with thermal conductivity K experiences a temperature drop from T1 to T2 along its length. So what is dt by dx? We can say T1 minus T2 by L. If the length of the rod is doubled and all other condition remains unchanged, the new temperature gradient, the question is about the temperature gradient dt by dx, what will happen? So we can say Q is equal to minus Ka into dt by dx. Q will remain constant. There is no change in K and area. If there is no change in thermal conductivity and the area, then definitely dt by dx will remain constant. Dt by dx will remain constant, unchanged. The gradient will remain unchanged. But this was question number 16. 3 more questions. Gradient की बात हो रही है मैकेनिकल वर्ल्ड. अगर हम gradient की बात कर रहे हैं तो it will remain unchanged. Temperature gradient नहीं change होगा. Look, the slope of the temperature profile will not decrease, will not change. ये T1 है, let us say ये T1 है, ये T2 था, T1 से T2 ये डायग्राम है. This is, let us say, T2. This is length L. If we increase the length, all the other parameters are same, then the curve will be something like this. This will, how the temperature difference will increase, but not the temperature gradient. If we increase the length by 2L, the question is about the temperature gradient. The slope will remain same. The slope of the curve will remain constant, right? So it will remain unchanged. Question number 17. A long straight fin with uniform cross-sectional area operates in a steady state condition. It is from the fin theory. If the thermal conductivity of the fin material increases, what is the impact on the fin efficiency? Thermal efficiency of the fin is equal to 1 by ml, or we can write under root of Ka by Hp into 1 by L. So the thermal efficiency of the fin is directly proportional to root K. It is directly proportional to root K. So the efficiency will increase with the increase in thermal conductivity. The efficiency will increase with the increase in thermal conductivity. Second last question, during an isothermal expansion, constant temperature, the work done by the gas is given by work done is equal to P1 V1 ln of V2 by V1, or we can say P1 V1 ln of P1 by P2, that is the work done, and P1 V1 can be written as MRT1. That is for adiabatic. Option A is for adiabatic. Option D is for constant pressure process, isobaric. Option C is the correct answer. NRT1, NRT ln of V2 by V1. Option C is the correct answer. Yes, option C. And the last one from my side. Two streams of moist air, stream A and stream B, are mixed. Stream A has a dry bulb temperature of 30 degrees Celsius and relative humidity omega of 60%, and stream B has a dry bulb temperature of 20 degrees Celsius, less, temperature decreases, and the relative humidity is also less, that is 50%, assuming no heat loss to the surroundings. So it is adiabatic mixing. It is called as adiabatic mixing. What is the final which of the following outcome is the most likely for the mixture? Dry bulb temperature will be higher than 30, not possible. Humidity lower than both streams. So if we draw the curve on psychrometric chart, then this is 60% of humidity, specific humidity, and here the dry bulb temperature, let us say this is 30 degree Celsius. So this is point A, this is 1 or A, this will be A, and the specific humidity becomes 50%, and the dry bulb temperature also reduces to 20 degrees Celsius. This is point B. If both are mixed, then the final outcome will be here. See, it will have the specific humidity between 50% and 60%, and the dry bulb temperature also between 20 and 30. That is how adiabatic mixing takes place. So dry bulb temperature between 20 and 30 and relative humidity higher, not correct. Dry bulb temperature between 20 and 30 and sorry, D is also incorrect. अच्छा, यहाँ पे A और B ऑप्शन दोनों से dry bulb temperature higher, really higher than both streams. B और C ऑप्शन सेम ही है. B और C ऑप्शन सेम है. यहां पे B ऑप्शन को चेंज कर लीजिए, ये दोनों ऑप्शन सेम ही बना दिए, B एंड C. रिलेटिव ह्यूमिडिटी बिटवीन 50% एंड 60%, तो ऑप्शन बी सही हो जाएगा. Then option B will be correct, right? So this is all from my side. I hope you guys enjoyed the session. So we will share the PDF of the session to our Telegram channels as well, and we will bring more such session for your benefits. So enjoy, take care, and keep preparing with your full dedication and hard work. We are there to help you out in every possible way. Thank you guys. Thank you very much, and take care. See you in the next session. Jai Hind.